Morning, it's Patsy. I've come on today because I saw on YouTube, I think it was yesterday, Tarot Alchemist had done a four card spread called the Queen's Journey, I believe, using the energy of the four queens. So I quite like the look of this, so I thought I'd give this a go. So what you do is you take your deck and you'll shuffle it as normal, and then you pull the four queens in the order that they are in the deck and lay them out to, to the four queens. And then card one is the energy that is predominant in your life at the minute. Card two is the energy that you're most comfortable with. The third one is the energy that is in the shadow at the moment. And the fourth card being the energy that is laying dormant at the moment. So I thought that was quite interesting. So I gave them a shuffle and took the four queens in the order that they come and laid them down in front of me. So the first one for the energy, what queen energy is around or more predominant at the moment. And I am using my Tarot of the Hidden Realms for this because I do love the images of this deck. So I got the Queen of Cups. It's a beautiful card, this, and which didn't really surprise me because it's been an emotional few months, shall we say, very up and down with the emotions, with family losses and personal issues, and well, most of you all know what I'm talking about anyway. But yeah, so I see the Queen of Cups is somebody who has been through her challenges, come out the other side, and she's in a more balanced place with her emotions, and she's a person that can hold things together and become a bit more wiser with what age brings, with after you've been dealing with challenges. And I think I've needed her in my life at the moment because everything has been up and down, to help me sort of balance my emotions, get to grips with them. I've never really been an overly emotional person. I don't burst into tears, or I don't break down or things like that, but sometimes that can be to my detriment. Sometimes I could do with letting it all out, but I don't. And I think this is what this card's coming in to help me to do, to get to grips, if you like, with my emotional well-being, and to release what I need to release in a healthy way, but also not allow it to break me down. And and you can see she's the older queen, so she's got this experience behind her. So it doesn't really surprise me that the Queen of Cups is most predominant in my life at the moment, because, like I say, there has been a lot of emotional upheaval, and I'm no doubts that this energy has come through to help me to get through it and to get my emotions back on a level. So yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. The second card, what energy I'm most comfortable with. No surprise again, it's the Queen of Pentacles. Well, I am a Taurus. I am an earth sign Taurus, and when I use a significator for myself, or a spread what uses a significator for myself, I am the Queen of Pentacles. I'm very down to earth, very grounded, very home bird. I love to be at home pottering around. I love to be out in nature. I love to do the cooking. I've got numerous children, numerous grandchildren, and my home life is everything to me. So I am the Queen of Pentacles, and like I said, that doesn't surprise me at all, because I'm very, I can be, I suppose, a little materialistic in some ways. I do like my creature comforts and what have you, but not to the extent where I have to have the best of everything and what have you. I just like to have some nice things around me. So yeah, that is me, the Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't surprise me that this is the energy that I'm most comfortable with, because it's very similar to my own energy. So the next card, card 3, is what energy is in the shadow. Again, no surprise to me, the Queen of Wands. And again, it doesn't surprise me because this Queen is very, very fiery, very ready to go, raring to go. She gets things done. She's, she sets her mind on something, she does it. She's very what's the word I'm looking for? Creative, and all those things. What you associate with the wands, and I ain't been none of those things just lately. I used to be, but these last few months with everything else what's going on, it's kind of had to take a back seat. But it's sitting there in the shadows because it's waiting to come back, and I will be bringing it back. It's just that I need to get a few things sorted out first before I can wade in to take on anything else. I need to get my own self sorted first with the help of the Queen of Cups, and then I'm sure this Queen will pop her energy back around me again and fire me back up to get going. So it's not gone. It's there, it's in the wings, it's my shadow, but at the minute it's just having to take a back seat. And then finally, card 4, which Queen's energy is lying dormant in my life right now, and it's the Queen of Swords. Sometimes with this Queen energy, I am a bit of a thinker, and I can cut through a lot of rubbish to get to what I need to get to, and all all the things you expect from the swords. But at the minute, this is having to take a back seat because my mind is working where it's turning everything against me. So I'm overthinking things. I'm worrying about things what I shouldn't be worrying about. All the rest of the things that you get when you get anxiety and whatever. So she's had to take a back seat because the energy's not coming out in me in a good, productive way. It's coming out of me in a way what isn't good for me. So at this point, it doesn't surprise me that this energy of the Queen of Swords is having to lay dormant for a while till I get my emotions sorted through the Queen of Cups, and then and when I'm more clear thinking, she can the energy can come back in and help me to carry on. But at the minute, it doesn't surprise me, like I say, that she's having to take that back seat, because at the minute, the way my mind's working, it's not with it's not clarifying anything. It's just jumbling everything up even more for me. So that was quite an interesting little spread, I thought, and it doesn't take very long. And it'd be interesting to see if anybody else does this, because I do think it's quite nice to use the 4 queens. So it's called the Queen's Journey. First card is the energy what's around predominantly now. The second one is the energy you're most comfortable with. The third one is the energy that is in the shadows, and the fourth one is the energy that's lying dormant at the moment. So it'd be interesting to see what others get out of this. And like I said, I did use my Tarot of the Hidden Realms because I do love this deck, and I do love the Queens, particularly in this deck. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.